Christmas is finally here, and no fruit says holiday quite like cranberries. Chef Brandi is here once again with some great ideas on how to use those leftover cranberries and turn them into something festive and delicious. Now, I know these right here are going viral.
And listen, I had my doubts. So cranberries, right now there's probably a can of cranberry sauce open in your fridge or a jar that you've made, or still some fresh ones you never got around to making that cranberry sauce. So instead of letting them go to waste, and right now is the time to make them, first we have our frosted candy cranberries. This has been all over Instagram and TikTok, and I had my doubts. It sounded disgusting. I was like, there's no way that's gonna taste good, because a raw cranberry tastes awful.
Yes.
It's bitter, it's sour, it doesn't have a good flavor. You have to do something to it. You don't have to do very much to it though. Okay, so we've got some raw cranberries here. The first thing you want to do is pick through, and I've already done this. You want them to be hard, completely firm. You don't want them to have any squish or give to them. That means they're going bad. Okay, now on all these recipes you'll see online, it tells you to soak your cranberries overnight. Cranberries are waterproof. They float. They are not going to absorb flavor no matter what you do.
Have you seen how they are grown? They literally float.
They're not going to absorb water. Now, whatever you use as the liquid, you want it to have a lot of flavor, so it imparts on the berry. It'll stick to it, you know, the liquid. We are using some homemade apple cider that I've made. Just cover them in some apple cider. I do like to add a little bit of fresh orange juice to it. You know, cranberry, orange, and apple, We are going to take some powdered sugar, and all we are going to do is scoop these cranberries into our sugar. You don't want to put them in a strainer and dry them off, but you don't want to put a big spoonful of liquid either. So just the berries.
And this is where you can get the kids involved.
Yes. It's going to be a mess no matter what. And the only thing you want to make sure is that your cranberries are completely coated. You want a big, thick layer on there. If you pull them out and there's red spots showing, toss them back in there. We're going to take this cookie sheet right here. Use parchment paper. It is a lifesaver. And you can take a spoon, you know, a slotted spoon. I found this is the best method.
Oh, that is genius.
I made these on Thanksgiving, and I could tell my grandmother, my mom, everyone was kind of like, oh, that does not sound good. They fought over them to take the rest home. So all we're gonna do is lay these cranberries out on this tray. Now, if you have two that stick together like this, and when you pull them apart, there's red, just throw him back in here. And you're not gonna believe me when I tell you, you're gonna turn your oven on 200 degrees, just 200, 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
That's it.
So in total, this could take less than 20 minutes.
Less than 10 minutes, I mean, honestly. You're pouring the drink or the liquid on there, tossing them in the sugar, putting them on a pan, and I want you to hear this crunch. I wish they could hear this crunch at home. The powdered sugar dries, it firms up, it has a crunch, a pop to it.
And they're not super tart, it's flavorful. That orange juice in there like really adds that zing to it too.
One other thing I like to do, it's not gonna do you any good putting the zest in the liquid, but whatever fruit you use, like when I did the limeade juice, I did a little lime zest on right at the end when they came out of the oven. And somehow, surprisingly, for just a couple of minutes, it takes the tartness out of the cranberries. It doesn't cook them. They're still crunchy. They're supposed to pop. Don't leave them in there longer than 5 or 6 minutes. It will cook. They will get soggy. It's not going to be fun. But I'm telling you, everyone is going to love these.
Yum. Now, of course, you have to wrap up the show with a cocktail, and you have the perfect one.
This is my homemade cranberry orange. So all we're going to do is we're going to put a good scoop of cranberry in there. You know, maybe a shot full. If you want to do it in shots, we've got a shot of cranberry. We're going to do, I'll let you add this. 3 shots of apple cider. You can also use apple juice, but apple cider is readily available right now.
1.
Super simple, yes. We've got 1 cranberry.
2 and 3.
We're going to do 2 bourbon, so 1 cranberry sauce, 2 bourbon, 3 apple cider. I'll let you do the bourbon.
1, 2, 3.
This one's my favorite. It's my Woodford Reserve Double Oak. You can use any that you prefer.
So good.
I'm going to do half of a mandarin orange in here. You can use any kind of orange you like.
That orange is just filling this studio. It smells so good.
If you don't have a microplane, get one. It's different than a cheese grater.
Yeah,
the holes are a lot smaller.
At Kroger too.
Yes. This one actually came from Kroger.
There you go.
It did, and it's my favorite one. And you just want to make sure you don't go past, you don't want to go to the white part. The orange part on the outside is not what's bitter about citrus. It has the most flavor of the entire fruit. Don't go to the white part. Then we're gonna add some ice in here.
Easy peasy.
A little bit of cinnamon. Now, if you want it sweeter, I think it has enough sweetness between the apple cider and the cranberry.
Oh, yeah.
Maple syrup is really good in this if you're a super sweet drinker. We're gonna give this a shake. You can also use your immersion blender if you really wanna break the cranberry chunks up.
Oh, yeah.
But if you have a cocktail shaker and ice, then it's good enough.
Should be good. Most people, I mean, even a mason jar if you don't have something fancy.
Yes. I'm gonna rim these glasses if you wanna put ice in them.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my mandarin
Where the little...
orange, get a little juice to it. I'm gonna dip it right in some cinnamon sugar.
You rim, I will put some ice in
Yes.
it. There we go.
And then, you know, cranberries would be a pretty garnish, but we don't want to eat a raw cranberry.
We don't.
So I've got a few little sprigs of rosemary here. The flavor of rosemary goes great with cranberry, and it'll kind of infuse it. A lot of people have a pot of apple cider sitting on the counter during the holidays. You know, everyone has cranberry. Even if they don't like it, they still buy a can of cranberry sauce and put it out.
It's
you know,
tradition.
It's just there. And look how beautiful it is.
my
Look at those
gosh.
colors.
Gorgeous, Brandi.
It's a beautiful festive drink.
Cheers to that. What a perfect note to end this show on. Brandi, it is always a time when you come in our studio. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for coming in.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Oh my gosh. So again, if you are interested in learning more about Chef Brandi, all these recipes are going to be on her website. Heck, if you still have a holiday party, she's still taking reservations for her at-home cooking experiences. So just go on her website, southern-flair.com.